Hey guys, on here, welcome back for more One Piece. Today we're going to be checking out episodes 19 and 20. In the last two episodes, we wrapped up the Surf Village arc, and then we also kind of got a little bit of a buffer episode that followed that. Now, in the live action, the next thing that we bumped into was the Baratier. I'm not sure if that is actually what is next in the anime, or if we have another kind of bunch of stuff that got cut out in the middle that we have to go into first. So I'm excited to see what happens next, so let's go ahead and get into it, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you check that out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes and react to the entire episode. Get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while since you're going to be a support channel. But guys, at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all sent down the way, let's hop into episode 19. Here we go. Danger. Oh. Not that dangerous on, by themselves. He was like, I'm trying to lie to you right now. Listen to me. I feel like 90% of our time seeing Zoro do anything is he's sleeping. Unconscious or sleeping. Oh? Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Dude, they cast that guy good. That guy looks just like him that they had in the live action. Oh yeah, forgot dojo challenging used to be a thing. Oh, so this is before he even started here.
Kuina.
Oh, they straight up just say that here. I know some of you guys clarified that when I was watching the live action. Kind of gave me a little bit of, complimentary information. What? How many has he got? Does he have 9 swords? 3 in his mouth? Well, 8 now. 7. Dude, these things hurt so much. God damn, you fool. Well, okay, what have you been using up until this point? Because you didn't come bearing a sword at all. God, I don't even want to imagine that shit. Ooh. Dude, just getting hit in the arm, the hands with those things, it's not fun. Let alone if it was a boken. Those things sting like a motherfucker. Alright, interesting. What's his drive? Like, why is he challenging these dojos? Why is he on his own? Is that something we ever learn? Because the most we got in the live action was that his drive was his dream. He just wants to be the best. And that's the dream he shared with Kuina, at least, again, in that version. And then his drive became making sure that he honored her and himself after she passed. But my God, man, this kid's got some fire. What is driving him? I want to know. And still Done. 2,000 wins! Jesus Christ! Now, I can't imagine they're all him, but if that's 2,000 to 0 to him, or is that her overall record with anybody? God damn. Yeah, that's also how that works, man. She had a massive head start on you, no matter how hard you're working at it.
入門からわずか1年。ゾロの上達には目を見張ります。練習量も他とは比べようもなくやっています。ですが、まだまだクイナさんにはかなわないですな。女性剣士には大きな壁がある。今のままでは道場を継がせるわけにはいきません。お父様。クイナさん。盗みに来はいけませんよ。私は必ず世界一の剣豪になってみせます。クイナ、女の子では世界一強くなることはできません。
ゾロ、何してんだこんなとこで。それはこっちのセリフよ。こんな時間に何しに来たのよ。
Dude, he's like 2/3 the size of one of those swords by himself.
つもりだ。決着をつける。俺と真剣で戦え。真剣は持ってるだろ。私と。おりゃ。
Nice. This creepy ass owl, man.
真剣2本は重いでしょ。まだ体力が足りないようね。
God damn.
泣きたいくらい悔しいのは私の方だよ。女の子はね、大人になったら男の人より弱くなっちゃうんだ。私ももうすぐ君にも追いつかれちゃうわ。ゾロはいつも言ってるよね。世界一の剣豪になるって。お父様に言われちゃったわ。女の子ではなれないって。分かってるよそんなこと。でも悔しいよ。
Yeah.
ゾロはいいね。男の子だから。
I can't imagine what that has to feel like, especially coming from your father like that. And
誰に勝っといてそんな泣き言言うなよ。卑怯じゃねえかよ。お前は俺の目標なんだぞ。俺がいつかお前に勝った時もそう言うのか。実力じゃねえみてえに一生懸命特訓してる俺が。
He's speaking some fucking truth right there, though.
約束しろ。いつか必ず俺かお前が世界一の剣豪になるんだ。どっちがなるか競争だ。
Strength doesn't matter a lot when it comes to a sword. Man, like, it doesn't matter how many muscles you got. A katana is going to cut right through to the bone no matter how big you are. So I feel like, especially in this, I mean, it might be different depending on the sport to sport to sport, whatever, depending on what it is, obviously. You know, some physical advantages here or there lean one way or the other, but like, technique is way more important and skill is way more important when it comes to swordsmanship. Hell, her quickness, her size, her nimbleness would be way more beneficial. Doesn't matter how big you are, you could be huge, you could lift a boulder. And if she can dodge that cut and get your arm's gone. Where's that strength now? On the ground. Doesn't matter. Oh, there it is. God. Damn. God, why? I knew that was going to happen, and it's still getting me pretty worked up and emotional, man. Because that's the terrifying truth of the world, man. You can just simply an accident something, and your life could be over, your dreams are over, your goals are over, what you mean to other people, you're just gone from their life forever. And now he'll never know. Now he'll never know if he would have ever truly beaten her. God damn. Oh. I did hear someone say that down this, like, she fell, it was an accident or whatever, is also heavily implied that maybe she had self-exited and it wasn't actually an accident. But either way, no matter how you look at it, it's such a tragedy. And just a little too real at times.
人間はなんて脆いんだろうね。クイナはあの子は負けん気の強い子だった。小さい頃からこの道場で練習して大人をもしのぐ力をつけてきました。そのせいか少々天狗にもなってましたが、君が現れたんですよ。君には感謝している。どんどん強くなる君に負けまいと、あの子はさらに練習をするようになった。男の子である君に負けまいとね。そして女流剣士の壁を破り始めていたんだが、私も人並みに親なんですね。今の君を見ていると私も切ないです。
先生、その刀俺にくれよ。俺はあいつの分も強くなるから。天国まで俺の名が届くように強くなるから。世界一強い剣豪になるからさ。約束したんだ。俺は
ああ、いいとも。
I love when this tune kicks in, man.
クイナの魂と夢を君に頼みます。
God damn it, man. I still want to know what led him here to begin with. But
あれから8年ですか。いよいよ旅立つのですね。
ええ、先生。
約束を。
Oh, that was good.
ゾロ、達者でな。
No, wait, what the hell's going on? Oh, they're just test firing. There we go. Hey, you are our marksman. Though the way he reacted after the fact seemed like he wasn't confident and that he was gonna hit it.
グランドラインに入る前にもう一人必要なポジションがあるよな。そうよね。立派なキッチンもあることだし、お金くれれば私やるけど。音楽か。あんたこ。
Wow. What a doofus. I mean, he's not wrong. You know, we need some sea shanties, you know? But everybody was thinking cook. Everybody's like, somebody's got to feed our asses. Nami was even like, if you pay me, I'll do it. Who the hell is this fool? Is he a pirate hunter? Is he no Zoro? Johnny. Big bro Zoro. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. That caught me off guard a little bit. I didn't expect that little tag a little bit. But I was kind of thinking, I was like, is this just going to be a one-off, like, backstory episode? Or is it going to lead into something else? And, well, I guess I got my answer there. Which kid was he? I imagine he was one of the kids who was at the dojo that was yelling at the sensei about everything, about the secret treatment Kuina was getting. What secret trait is she getting? Real quick, I wanted to take a little bit of a pause and kind of ask you guys what you guys would prefer in this situation, because now that we've been doing a couple more of these, you know, 2-episode reactions, I'm curious, like, especially because this episode, episode 19, which I just wrapped up here, I kind of go on and talk about this episode for like a good 7 or 8 minutes and then started episode 20. So would you guys prefer to get my thoughts immediately following the episode and then going into the next reaction? Or would you guys want a small little concise little bit, a bridge, and then for me to start the next reaction and then talk about both by the end of it? I'm just kind of curious about that, because on my side of things as well, like once I end the episode, man, the thoughts are rolling, and if I'm trying to recollect what happened after the next episode, there's a lot of more things I could probably forget to touch upon. So there's a little bit of a catch-22, or I could just edit it, obviously, and then just slap everything at the end with a little bit of like a jump around or a bridge or whatever to kind of connect those two different sets of thoughts. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm just kind of curious. It just crossed my mind. I'm going to kind of experiment with this video and kind of do something along those lines and see how it works. That said, let's go ahead and get ready to strap in to episode 20. I closed my eyes so I wouldn't read the title, but I heard a name in it, so that was unavoidable, but all right, I'm excited. Marines out here, or... Huh. It's got bolts on his knuckles. Or do they hijack a marine ship or something, maybe? Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I thought he was dead. Well, I mean, would the huge gaping wound in his stomach have anything to do with it? In the end, his teeth fell out and his old wound reopened. What the hell? Oh no! Oh, oh God! Wow, that awful luck. Are you all dumb? It's a scurvy? Again, I know that's like a thing. I don't actually know what scurvy is, but I know like citrus is supposed to help with it. Okay, it's scurvy. God, he spit all over her face. Yeah, let's get all that juice in his eyes. Oh, guys, chill. And now he's suffocating. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Damn. His wound closed too?
二人仲間の海賊相手の賞金稼ぎ。
海賊狩りのゾロがまさか海賊になってようとは。
まあな。
兄貴。
Yeah, he overexerted himself.
おい、相棒。
Got a little too overzealous. Dumbass. Was as dumb as Luffy and Usopp over here.
これは教訓ね。
長い船旅にはこんな落とし穴もあるってことか。
船の上では限られた食材で長旅の栄養配分を考えなきゃならないってわけか。
So we're gonna need a cook. Somebody that can make all of our limited food great.
海のコックさんを探しに行こう。
なるほど。そうすりゃ船でもうまいもんが食えるってわけだ。
そういうわけだ。
Bah!
なら、うってつけの場所がありますぜ。
それ。
Okay, we're going there.
偉大なる航路の近く。兄貴がずっと探していた鷹の目の男の噂を聞くところ。
Rumors about the Hawkeye man.
目指すは
Dude.
海上レストラン。アラティエ。
Baratier.
どうすか皆さん。
It's a huge fish! Luffy, you fucking idiot. I mean, he's right, but that's what he focused on.
こんなところで海軍の船。
I mean, that couple that they showed on the bridge of that ship didn't seem very marine-like to me, but...
嫌な連中に入っちまったぜ。
Okay, I'm trying to creep away.
見かけない海賊機だな。俺は海軍本部隊。
Lieutenant of the Navy Headquarters. Iron Fist full body.
どいつだ。名乗ってみろ。
So I'm right, I guess he is.
ルフィ、俺がウソップだ。
海賊機は一昨日作ったばかりだ。
海賊機は俺が書いた。
そっちの二人は見たことがあるな。確か二人組の小物狙いの賞金稼ぎ。
Going after small fish.
俺たちは。お笑い。
Oh, yeah, there's Marines. Okay.
これが小物狙いの賞金稼ぎの仕事か。
Arlong. Not crossed off, obviously.
沈め。
But that was, again, I don't know if the storylines are similar at all, but Ami did focus in on that one.
何よこれ。
賞金首のリストですよ。ナミの姉さん。
Yeah.
やべえぞ。おい、こっち狙ってやがる。
Whoa, what the hell? Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Wow. Had a little more oomph to it than he was expecting. God. Well, I imagine they're gonna be a little pissed off about the roof. Zeph. Zeph and Sanji's relationship, those series of episodes were my favorite in pretty much the entire season.
大丈夫じゃねえって言ってんだろ。いいから早く店へ戻れ働け。しかしオーナー体が。てめえら俺を怒らせてえのか。客に飯を食わせるのはこ。
Oh, he's bleeding.
ボケなすども俺の店を潰す気か。
Damn, man, again! They did such a good job bringing these characters to life.
いやどうもすいませんでした。足が。
ボケ。
Oh, did he think that he did it? That he was the reason he lost the leg? Luffy, you fucking doofus. Is he just here for a date?
治療費に船の修理代高くつくね。まあ金がねえんじゃ働くしかねえな。
ああ、ちゃんと償うよ。
1年間雑用ただ働き。
he was like, wait, hold on, whoa, hold on. A year? What the fuck? Well, guys, we're gonna have to postpone some stuff.
雑用でもさせられんじゃねえのか1ヶ月ぐらいさ。
海軍のせいにしちゃえばよかったのに、バカ正直に。
I mean, honestly, well, they didn't shoot the place. He's the reason it went their direction. So it's a little bit both. It should be split, divided.
やっぱりあの席に座ってんの。
Lieutenant Fullbody.
すごいわね。みんなあなたのことを見てる。
何君に見とれてるのさ。
No, they're looking at him. But smooth.
北の大地ミュッキオの大地の香りか。軽い酸味にまたコクのある辛口。このワインはイティルツブルガーシュタインだ。違うかウェイター。
クソ。スープが冷めます。熱いうちにどうぞ。
Big oof.
ちなみに私は副料理長のサンジです。ウェイターは昨日で全員逃げ出しました。
All the waiters ran off. Why?
笑っちゃ悪いよ。
だってあの自信たっぷりの顔。
詳
しいの？ワイン。
まあな。おいどうなっ
Oh, God.
たぜとオーナーに予約を入れといたはずだぜ。
Oh, he requested a specific wine so that when it showed up, he could do that whole song and dance and seem like a big old showboat, like a big old big wig of wine. That blew up in his face.
料理長の俺に大怪我を負わしといて、たった1、2週間のただ
めだ3週間。
パリと。
Whoa! Zeph can break dance. Get this guy some cardboard.
嫌だ。俺は10年も我慢して海賊になったんだ。ここで1年も止まってるなんて絶対に嫌だ。1週間で許してもらうことにこの俺が決めた。
I've decided you're gonna let me off the hook in a week.
取り早いけじめのつけ方を教えてやる。足一本。
I'm sorry. I don't know. Hey, these guys seem pretty good carpenters. Get them working on it. Have them fix it for free. Ooh. Is he gonna be like, I'm gonna pull out some sort of like health inspector card to kind of get some control of the situation back?
ウェイターじゃねえって言ってんでしょ。しかしあなた綺麗な人だな。どうですお姉さん。俺と向こうでワインでも飲みませんか。
おいこの店はこんな虫入りのスープを客に出すのか。
Oh, I see. You fucking dickhead.
私昆虫にはあまり詳しくないもので。
Wow, turned him on it again.
ふざけるんじゃ。
ちょっとあの虫を取り除けば飲めたんじゃねえのか。せっかく3日3晩アクをとりとり作り上げたスープだぜ。
少々態度がでけえんじゃねえのか。こっちは客だぞ。金を払う客だってんだよ。
やめてフルボディさん。
うるせえ。
Rude.
金ってのは腹の足しになるのかい。
何なるのかって聞いてるんだよ。
Whoa. I like that line though. Can money satisfy your hunger? Money by itself can't do shit.
喧嘩か？
Is that blood or wine?
粗末にすんじゃね
Blood.
え。海で
The wine of the body.
自殺に等しい行為だってことをよく覚えておくんだな。
Jesus. Oh, fuck. Goddamn. What an intro. Hell yeah, man. Now that we finished both of these episodes, I'm going to kind of bring us back in time a little bit and give you guys my thoughts immediately following episode 19, and then we'll jump into my thoughts on episode 20. This was a really good episode, man. Like, again, despite having seen some of these elements in the live action, it still was just so well done in the way they paced it out, the way they kind of took their time to let you breathe in these moments and let you really kind of get that relationship and that frustration and that struggle between Kuina and Zoro both. Just kind of seeing the complicated relationship with her. And then obviously the sensei, the head of the dojo, which they never really went down that road in the live action. They didn't have a lot of time. I still feel like they did a really good job at kind of capturing all that you needed to know in that. I thought it was really, really well done when looking and comparing those two together. And hell, again, the guy they got to play the sensei, my God, it looks like they just tore that dude off the page and put him in a live action box. Just, and there he is, made real. It's like, oh my God, it's kind of crazy. It literally, like when I saw like what he looks like here, I was like, good God, they did good. The casting department did a pretty damn good job over there, man. We just gotta say it. That said, I like the time we got to spend with this. We got to see a little bit more of what drove them. Got to see a little bit more about, you know, how things operated in the dojo, Kuina's stance, the struggles that she had, the walls and barriers she had to push through. And I think that just goes to show, like, the walls that both are self-imposed and then the world imposes upon you yourself. I think you just got to commend Kuina for pushing through so many barriers with just pure resilience and in pure spite of the world and telling her how things work, regardless of biology and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, it's going to impose certain limitations, certain hindrances, but I truly believe that hard work can overcome all of that eventually. And obviously, there's other ways around a lot of those hurdles as well. And even so, even without a lot of that, her perseverance made her a force to be reckoned with. Like, even like they said, the majority of the adults, she could bust their asses. You know, Zoro coming in here, again, that's what I would love to know, and I don't know if we'll go into it wholly. Where did he come from? What had him hunting down these dojos to challenge? And like, he went to this swords dojo, the swordsmanship dojo, swordless, and was like, hey, I'll fight you. Just can you give me some swords, I guess? So like, had he been just challenging dojo after dojo? And if so, why? Why was he here trying to prove himself? Why was he here trying to get stronger? Had he actually bested previous dojos and this was the first one that he had lost to? I'm so curious about all of that. And even coming in here and completely being embarrassed, put down, and, you know, having this obstacle, this goal, this person to live up to, that put on this pedestal to reach. The thing is, that fire was infectious because she had kind of gotten a little complacent. She kind of got pretty comfortable being the strongest in the dojo, in the village. While she was better than most of the adults, there was nothing or no one driving her. But this kid coming in and be like, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to be the best. And she didn't really want to lose that title. So they both had this similar shared drive and this unwillingness to let him surpass her. allowed her to kind of reignited her own drive to better herself, to improve. And therefore, now that that goalpost is moving along with you, you got to push even harder. But then life kicked in. If we take it at face value, it was simply an accident. She fell and she died. And sometimes that's just how things happen. You take a wrong turn, you step off the curb, a car hits you. You hit a patch of ice, you hit wreck, you die. You fall down some stairs, you land just wrong, you land on your neck, you die. Like sometimes, as sad as it is, as unceremonious as it is, that's just how some things happen. And that's the cruel realization of the world, the cruel reality of the world. And for him to have this shared dream with her and to not let her fall into the pit traps that, again, society's trying to push upon her. Because, again, I do think that no matter what, and specifically, too, with swordsmanship, a lot of that can be overcome with skill and technique, which is why he was like, are you telling me that I'm only good because I'm a man? Like, it has nothing to do with my technique, with my skill, with my knowledge, with my abilities that I've honed and practiced. It has nothing to do with that. It's just because it's handed to me based on my birth. I love that, because that same excuse that keeps her out of the upper echelon in the eyes of other people, he sees it as an excuse and as to why he deserves it over her when it comes unearned in his eyes. I love that duality. And I like the way that they approached that. And now, though, his goalpost is forever gone. Her dream is forever gone. So now he's just got to carry it on. Like, who knows how powerful she would have become if she survived and went on and, you know, all that. Maybe he never, ever would have bested her. You know, maybe she would have been the strongest swordsman in the entire world. But life had other plans. Now that's left to him to fulfill this goal for them both. Again, though, this comes back to, I want to know why he was on this journey to begin with. Beautiful episode, man. It definitely got my eyes a-watering. Again, really well executed. The music kicking in at the perfect moments. These somber, subtle little moments. And I like this reflection of the sensei, the father himself. And, he kind of realized what he had done in some aspect, that maybe he wasn't the father he could have been, which is also very real, because in that moment, he's like, I'm no more than an ordinary parent myself who makes mistakes. You know, he's not perfect. No one is. Everybody's human. They're just trying to do their best to get by in the world. And, you know, it's just that little subtle way that they kind of put that on him as well. It's just an interesting way to kind of, the way they really captured this. It was just really fun, hilarious, but also just heartbreaking. And like, I know you guys have filled me in on the whole down D stairs meme and all that. And I just wonder, is this like a thing that may have been a little bit different in the manga? Because I've heard some people say that it was implied in some cases. Some people say that it was intentional. Let me know what you guys think. All right, now on to my thoughts for episode 20. This is one of those cases where the circumstances on us arriving here are completely different. Our introduction to Sanji, our introduction to Zeph, our arrival to the Bratier, this Marine who's just trying to showboat in front of his hot date. And every step of the way, he's just getting the rug pulled right out from under him. Like, he's trying to stage this whole thing to make him look like this wine connoisseur and have this great little outing, this great little date, this reservation out at the Bratier, and Sanji's not having any of it. He probably saw right through what was actually happening and is why he chose the different wine, or because Sanji knows food, the science of it all, like what goes with what, all of that, like a chef would. He's probably like, this dumbass's choice of wine isn't good for the meal that he got. So maybe he changed it out so it would pair better, because he didn't want to disrespect the food by having like an improper pairing of ingredients for the full course. And this guy failed completely when he probably had this whole thing rehearsed and it wasn't right at all. And then he sees this bug scurrying around. Well, it's one thing for a bug to be scurrying around in a restaurant like that just openly, but it's unavoidable. This shit happens. But like, And then he does what he does. He stomps on it and puts it in the soup, trying to be like, you dare serve me this soup with this bug? And he's like, I don't know nothing about no bugs, but I know if you take that out, you still got soup. I spent a long time making that soup. Eat that soup. And he gets frustrated again because he's making a scene. Everybody's laughing at him. He's losing face. Acts out, smashes the table, and Sanji, again, is not having none of that. It's like, I'm paying you, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, is it the money that quenches your hunger? If you were alone on an island, a desert island, no plants, nothing, and you just had a treasure trove of dollar bills, is that going to satisfy your hunger? Pleasantly, no. You could probably shove it all down your throat. Probably your stomach's not going to handle it. At the end of the day, it's not going to be a pleasurable experience. He's the reason you have something to eat. The food itself is the reason you are surviving. Without it, without him preparing it, you're not enjoying your time. Sanji's putting the food and the respect of the food first. It's like having like just one of the, like very much so like him, just a bad customer, disrespect. It's like one of the reasons why I just loathe when people like really lay into like restaurant workers, fast food or sit down, doesn't matter which. You're coming there because you're too lazy to make your own food, and then you want to go in here and then make their lives hell if maybe something is a little off. Now, warranted, you paid for it, you should get what you paid for. There's a line, but there's an eloquent way to go about it when these people are just trying to make it through their day and do their best to provide something for you that you yourself can't provide for yourself. Or if you did, you chose not to today, and that again falls upon you. And I like that Sanji's not having any of that shit here. There's a fun little playfulness that goes with Luffy's demeanor that I like with the live action, with him coming in and just blindly being so arrogant, and not so much arrogant, but optimistic and aloof to the way that the world works, that he's just like, I'm gonna be the pirate king. Put it all on my tab. I'll pay it off one of these days. Put it on house credit because I'm gonna be king of the pirates. It's a fun way to play into Luffy. And honestly, I wouldn't put it, it's not like one of those distinctions where I feel like the live action Luffy and the animated Luffy would do two different things. I could see either one of them doing something like that. And the whole way that exchange played out, I do like it there. It's also very distinct. And then also just in the situation, you know, accidentally breaking the bratier and then having to pay that back by working there, as opposed to paying off your tab, your bill, because you ordered more food than you can afford, which was any food, because they couldn't afford any of it, because they didn't come there with money in either iteration. But it's just really well done. I do really like the way they did that. And one thing I do also have to give the live action as well was the set design. The look of the bratier, it is so much more fantastical and eloquent and such a gem to the eye that they brought this thing to life in the way they did. I honestly, it definitely looks cooler to me in the live action. So again, it's one of those things where I do think like every now and then, man, there's some times where I'm just like, the anime definitely had this down, and it's unfortunate that they couldn't have done this in the live action. And then there's every now and then there's these little moments where I'm like, well, fuck, hey, the live action actually kind of did something better than the original. It's just fun. I like seeing some of that, you know, because it's very rare, extremely rare, that you have certain cases like this. And I like being able to compare both as we're going through this a little bit. It's fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying that aspect of it. And again, coming back to what I was talking about in the last episode, casting, the guy they got playing Zeph, man, looking great. Again, casting, costumes, sets, all of it. The import that they put on the world and the characters has to be commended, man. It has to be. I love what they did with that. And I'm excited to see what happens here, what other changes we got around the corner, because we have this Marine here that they cut out, so I don't know what he's going to play into. You know, I've heard that the guy, the Mihawk, in his introduction, Kills, was actually supposed to be a big part of this arc. So I'm excited to see that, what he brings to the table, how that goes. We got Hawkeye, which I believe is his, like, Mihawk's nickname, one of. It's one of the things I heard in the interim. So he's like, hey, we got word of this Hawkeye guy that you were looking for, Zoro. He's in the area. So we're pointing him in that direction. So I imagine, or at least hope, that maybe he'll pop up in this arc, like in that, because my God, was that badass. That intro was one of the craziest intros I've seen of a character. And I don't expect it to be exactly the same or anything like that, but that was just like, that character made an impression, and I'm excited to see this character here, unrestricted by budget. There was obviously that, Zeph, from what we saw, mentored Sanji and such, but I like in this episode, you got to see their fighting styles be mirrored. We never saw Zeph fight in the live action or anything like that, but he came in there and busted out that twirly kick move, that little breakdance thing, and then immediately Sanji does the same thing. So it's in that quick little moment, you can see the connection built between those two, that echoing. See where Sanji gets it. I like that little moment. That's a really, really good touch. And then obviously him being the flirt, coming in and trying to steal this guy's date, because this guy's just turning out to be a big old clown anyway. Fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. I can't wait to see where this goes. But guys, what did you think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan, Karen, York, Orscon, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and JoJo. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.